Yes, families, welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is about Chad. Yes, the Chad president is out. I remember I shared a video about him going out warning the electricity companies how they have to look after the country and have to do their job properly. Otherwise, they will be in trouble. Seriously, I'm not joking. Yeah, so I saw a picture about because I follow him. He has a YouTube channel. So I saw a picture, him holding stick around a gutter. I said, what is going on here? So this is the video you'll be watching. Families, watch him and I'll be back.
N'Djamena, June 3, 2025. It is barely 11:30 when the President of the Republic, Head of State, Marshal Mohammed Idriss Deby Itno, suspends his schedule for the day and decides to make an unannounced outing. At the wheel of his car, without warning and without his usual motorcade, the Head of State heads into the city. First stop, the Klemat neighborhood in the 2nd District. Following the first heavy rains recorded in N'Djamena, part of the capital city has become impassable. To see for himself, the Head of State gets out of his vehicle and personally observes the extent of the flooding, just a short distance from the Toumai Palace. The first defect noted by Marshal Mohammed Idriss Deby Itno was the failure to respect the required depth of the gutters. Instead of being 1 meter deep, the prefabricated sections were made to only 50 centimeters. The President of the Republic ordered that the construction of these gutters be completely redone, ensuring that the required depth is respected.
I wanted to measure to see if the gutters met international standards, but I saw that the gutters did not follow the proper orientation. There are gutters that are not even 50 centimeters deep, whereas a gutter should be at least 1 meter, 1.5 meters. I hope that the company and the project owner, the relevant department will redo them in compliance with international standards, respecting the specifications that were signed between the government of the Republic of Chad and the contracting company.
From the Klemat neighborhood to the 50-meter street, it's just a short step. There, with a measuring stick in hand, the President of the Republic checks the levels of both rainwater and the cleaning of the drainage works. From the 50-meter street heading towards Sharimongo in the 7th District. On the public road, the President of the Republic, Head of State, Marshal Mohammed Idriss Deby Itno, has become an ordinary citizen. He obeys the traffic lights and also sets an example in traffic jams. No sirens, and even less so, no traffic police to redirect the flow of traffic. Even the passers-by don't realize that the Head of State is stuck in the traffic jam. Upon arriving at the Sharimongo Canal, the Head of State stopped 3 times along the canal to see for himself the extent of the damage caused by the rainwater. At this canal, municipal workers are hard at work removing garbage from the gutters. The President of the Republic urged them to speed up the pace of the work. Avenue du 10 Octobre was the 4th and final stop for the President of the Republic, Marshal Mohammed Idriss Deby Itno. There, he observed the capacity of the 2 rainwater retention basins and spoke to the press.
If things are starting out like this, I believe we still have a lot to do. So I saw that in some places there are people working and I congratulate them. But there are still neighborhoods that have been neglected, and that's not good. We still have time, we can catch up. I also appeal to everyone's sense of citizenship when it comes to the cleanliness of our capital. Everyone must contribute, including the citizens. When I see people throwing waste into our canals or into the retention basins we built, it doesn't help the government.
Along the same lines, the Head of State calls on the National Committee for the Prevention and Management of Floods, chaired by the Head of Government, to get down to work in earnest.
Last year, we set up a committee to fight against flooding, as well as for prevention. This means they had a year to take the necessary measures to avoid precisely these inconveniences. I will instruct the government not only to fight against flooding, but also to ensure that prevention is truly implemented. each mayor must take responsibility because they were elected based on the promises they made to the people. So I call on them to keep the promises they made to the people because they only have 6 years. After 6 years, they won't be able to come back and tell the people the same thing. So they must also work to ensure that our capital is clean. This also applies to the entire national territory.
Another aspect of this unannounced visit is an unfiltered exchange between the head of state, Marshal Mohammed Idriss Deby Itno, and some kids fishing for catfish in the marsh located just behind the SOS Children's Village. An intergenerational dialogue that speaks for itself. There is a little bit of time. Yes. By personally coming down to the field to see firsthand the extent of the damage and the actions taken to prevent flooding in Jamena, the head of state is sending a clear and strong message to the municipal authorities. This hands-on approach by Marshal Mohammed Idriss Deby Itno sets the bar high.
Thank you so much, families, for watching. I mean, it's serious, but it's funny for him to get down and be dirty and be just like a normal human being and not a leader and not a boss and not I don't know the word to use. I love it. I just love it because if you don't do that, you will not know what is going on the ground. Many leaders, when they are traveling to a place, they just take a helicopter. They don't know what is really going on the ground. I remember, for example, in Ghana, we have a salt pot where I live. And that salt pot, there's a problem because it's a native one. Let's say it's for our families. The government help an individual, whoever, to take over. It's a long story. Let me cut it short. The people in the locality are suffering, and they started deleting them, um, damaging their properties. If you look at school that they have there, you'll be ashamed. The president come and open it. The video is on the channel. Fly from there, from Accra to where they sort it. It's only, let's say, 2 hours, less than 2 hours. Did you see anyone following the president with win, give way, let him pass? No, no, nothing. It's just, even no one knows it's in that car. The way he played with the children, I'm sure I'll be following if he will come back to help them, because I heard they are like, it's like orphanage place over there. It doesn't look right at all. But for him, because he said he will get in touch with the companies that are involved with the gutters and everything, they want them to work. Right now, that's what he's doing. Many a times you see him on the street, on the field, just like the rest are doing. So yes, congratulations to the Chad president. I just want to share this with you, what he's also doing there. If they can all do that, we'll see a new Africa. This is new Africa for me, right in front of us. They are not dictators, as people will call them. And then I remember President, yeah, let me call him President, late Gaddafi used to do the same thing. Go out and play with the children and tell them their future will be better. I just love it. If you like it, please give it thumbs up and share it as well. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you all, my returning families, my new ones, those who are passing by. Thank you so, so much. Credit to the President channel. See you soon, families. Bye-bye. May God bless them all. May God bless them all.